Denver's program, sending mental health professionals out in place of police on certain calls, is really popular. It's even being imitated in other cities. Now, some community groups that helped start the STAR program say they're being shut out of its future. The city says it's temporarily shutting down STAR's Community Advisory Committee. Our Mark Salinger has the story.
The city calls it a temporary pause. Some members of the STAR Community Advisory Committee worry it's more than that.
We are fighting against this program being something it's not.
Vinny Cervantes.
The advisory committee is meant to be the voice of the people.
Miguel Ceballos.
We as experts have to have a seat at the table for STAR to be STAR.
And Alexander Landau all have a seat on the committee, or had a seat, before the Denver Department of Public Health and Environment sent an email to the members on Monday canceling all future meetings for upcoming months. The department promised an enhanced community engagement model next year. Members of the committee see it as a way to silence them for raising concerns about the program's future.
What is lost is a voice of the community.
This is the only mechanism of community and public oversight and input into this program.
The committee has been vocal against STAR responding to calls with any police officers or members of the city's new street enforcement team, which has the power to ticket people. STAR denies that's ever happened.
STAR have never requested police backup due to a safety issue in any neighborhood across the entire city.
Carly Salon is the operations manager for STAR. She says 30% of calls STAR has responded to were initially dispatched to DPD. The reason STAR and police officers are sometimes on scene together.
So if an officer shows up on scene first, recognizes that STAR is the most appropriate response and there really isn't a need for a law enforcement presence, they will request STAR over the radio.
As the program expands, the community groups that helped start it want to make sure they have a seat at the table.
That's what's at stake. The dissolvement entirely of STAR as we know it and the rebirth of a much larger co-responder program.
Community Advisory Committee says it'll continue holding its regular scheduled meetings, though it's not clear just how effective those will be without the DDPHE employees involved in those meetings. The committee has the power to make recommendations, but no actual power to instill change. The health department says it hopes to have an outline for a new method to get community input by sometime early next year. And Kyle, they say they hope for it to be more equitable and effective, but didn't provide details on what that'll be.
So it seems like, Mark, that these founders are not necessarily concerned about how the program is operating right now. They're just worried about what might happen in the future. Yeah,
like many people, they support the STAR program. They want to see it grow. They think it's doing a lot of things right. They think it could do some things better, but they just want to have a seat at the table as it expands, as it is doing right now.
We'd love to see everybody feel good about it, because in a tough situation these days, it seems like that's one of the few things that people agree on that's working.
Very true.
Mark Salinger, thank you.